It's your boy Wolf, respectfully back with another one. Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there. Happy Father's Day to the uncles. Happy Father's Day to the stepfathers. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there. That's a man that steps up to the plate. I just wanted to come on and say there's a lot of exciting things that the Falcons are doing. There's a lot of exciting things to look forward to. And a lot of dudes is shooting good content, loving the content that people are shooting out there. I'm really not a camp guy. Their preparation and they're doing their job, and things are exciting for some people. Me personally, I don't really care about people doing exercise. It's never been my bag. I can't get excited about somebody else doing what they paid to do, And by the way, the bar is set so low for the Falcons because we haven't been shit in such a long time. But I get the positive outlook, right? But I'm not going to get excited for Javon Walker going up against somebody who's probably not going to be on the NFL roster, or James Pierce. That's just not my bag. That's not what I'm into. Other people are into it. That's awesome. That's great. I salute everybody who does that. It's just never been my type of bag to be like that. As far as camp goes, even the NFL draft doesn't even get me excited like that anymore because it's a hit or miss. And we've missed more than we've hit. So with that being said, I'm just trying to keep it positive, keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? I think that people think that I got problems with certain Atlanta Falcons content creators, and I ain't got no problems with nobody. I haven't mentioned nobody, and I ain't gonna mention nobody. But it's almost taboo if you mention people's names in the same fucking sentence, which is fucking ridiculous, right? We in the same space. So our opinions need to be critiqued sometimes, and that go part of with the YouTube thing. It needs to be critiqued, whether you Slitter or whether you Mad Mike Sports or you Smitty Sports Machine or you Country Low or your Pound for Pound or your Berto or anybody that does Atlanta Falcon content. If you put an opinion out there, it's going to be critiqued to the fullest. It's not that I got problems with anybody on their opinion. Sometimes their opinion makes a lot of fucking sense. Sometimes it doesn't. But I'm not from where they from, and we don't have the same traditions and values. We probably ain't grow up the same. So we look at things a lot differently. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. I do. But for me to go to jail because I have an opinion on a team that I show interest in through my whole life, I ain't doing that. I ain't going to jail for nobody. I ain't trying to go to jail for nobody. There's so many gangsters on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. I thought there was more gangsters on the street, but there's obviously more gangsters on YouTube. And I am not trying to get into no gangster YouTube drama. It ain't never been my cup of tea, never been my bag, With that being said, I'm just going to try to shoot the content so people can think outside the box, right? And when you can cheer for 2 rookies or 3 rookies, and that's what you're looking forward to, then the bar is set so low in Atlanta. It just is for the Falcons. That's not where my mind is at. That's not what I want to see. I want to see a Super Bowl. That's all I want to see is a Super Bowl. After that, I would probably recycle the emotions, right? Recycle the emotions and look forward to a training camp or look forward to a practice. I'm not looking forward to that right now because that's not where my mindset is at right now. My mindset is, can they accomplish winning a Super Bowl? Can they accomplish that? If they can't, then I'm going to be miserable as hell. I am. I'm going to be a miserable motherfucker. So with that being said, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And shout out to all the Atlanta Falcon content creators out there. Shout out to every single one. Shout out to the Bird Gang. Shout out to the Bird Cage. Shout out to K Styles. Shout out to the AFN crew. Shout out to the Falcoholics. Shout out to the Eye Test. Shout out to Uncle Steve. Shout out to Blackberry Home Team. You know, shout out to everybody. If I'm missing somebody, it's not on purpose. There's so many great Atlanta Falcon content creators, and I'm not one of them. I'm not a great Atlanta Falcon content creator. I'm not. I'm one of the most wildest motherfuckers you're going to come across when it comes to the Falcons. But I love them motherfuckers. I do. I love them motherfuckers. I would die for them motherfuckers. But I'm not going to jail. I ain't going to jail. No way. Because they going to check your paperwork. They're going to be like, yo, Wolf, what you in here for? And I'm going to be like, yo, I violated an Atlanta Falcon fan. And they're going to be like, but ain't you a Falcon fan? Yeah. Wait, you violated another Falcon fan? That shit is stupid. You know what I'm saying? But it's your boy, Wolf Respectfully. Remember to get your life up, not your likes. Your whole clickbait. Stop fishing for likes.